Why, hello, hello. What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. Especially you, A Cobra God. Nice to see someone come in at the start of the stream. This is Rainbow Ninjaman coming to you live from wherever this is. We are gonna play some Katana X today. And this is, how to say it? Oh, let's make sure that, does this? Yep, okay. Looks like we've got a 30-second lag. But that's okay. That's okay. 30-second lag is entirely reasonable. So, we're playing Katana X. This is a Fruit Ninja knockoff. Let's go ahead and, have this. We're gonna go customize our blade. I'm going to explain what this game is like. Oh, look at that. Blade physics. Beautiful. And then we're going to talk about why I would ever play this. Because this game is honestly kind of bad. Let's see. So we can customize our blade. This color here, it tells you the length of your blade. And you have a curvature or non-curvature, right? We're going to take the curved blades. If I remember correctly, I liked the copper length best with a curve. There we go. It's been a while. You can see here I have acceptable scores on a lot of these leaderboards. So I have a history of playing this. This isn't my first rodeo. Is this game free? No, but it costs like $2. This game costs $2. And the fun thing about that is that there is a how to say it. If you play for 2 hours, you unlock like this katana that you can put in your room in Steam VR. I sold it for $2, so I effectively paid $0 for this game. But no, the game costs $2, and we're gonna go through it. I'm gonna show you what it's like. It's not good, but we're going to play it anyway. So, what we're going to do, I think the tatami mode shows off all of the things about this game, which I think are unique. I'm going to do this really slowly. You cut into the tatami. If you go too slow, or if your blade angle is a little bad, you don't cut all the way through. You need to be decisive. You need to be, nice and straight cut. It's got to go all the way through. Gonna do single strikes. If I make a single mistake, I'm out. You see that? I'm out because I didn't cut it fast enough. If I cut anywhere on the black, I'm out. I'll show you that right now, like by doing that. You gotta cut the wheat part. Like that. If you cut dead center, extra 2 points. Ooh, that was close. You can see when I'm cutting, my blade shakes a little bit, right? That's because of the blade physics. The blade physics are a little janky. You can see there's a little bit of a shake in my hands. Definitely my hands are a little shaky. They're not perfect. But they're straight enough. And now, I'm out. I didn't cut all the way through there. That was actually a pretty normal run. That's the daily leaderboard. Let's go ahead and see. Yeah. This dude here, he's at the top of just about all of these leaderboards. And he's kind of nuts. He, as many hours as I put into Fruit Ninja, I think this guy put into this game. This one, you can make 3 mistakes, but there's more than one Tatami that can show up. Right? And you'll see that shortly. Nope. I'm actually pretty lucky that I managed to recover that. Usually if your blade gets stuck... Oh, nice. Ah! Usually if your blade gets stuck, you're hosed. There it is. 66 points is actually really good. Do you like Fruit Ninja 1 or Fruit Ninja 2? I think is the best for me. They have very different skill. How to say it? They have very different high points and low points. First, the first one, it has the survival mode, which I really like. The second one has a lot more stuff in it. It has the crossbows. Crossbows, nice, right? I really do like the crossbows and the bows as an idea. So when I tell someone to play like one VR game to see if they like VR, that's when I tell them to play. So there's definitely that. Whoops. All right, 2 misses. So there's definitely that. The other thing is that there are subtle differences between the two. The first one has this sort of issue where the leaderboards are kind of obviously hacked. And that's a serious issue. But if you're playing in a way that you can make sure that everyone's being honest, then it's not an issue. However, if you're not, then it's a little bad. Whoops. So the other thing... Whoa, that was really nice. Whoopsies. This is actually going really well. Whoopsies. And that was a pretty good run. Yeah, so subtle differences between the two. I have a preference for the second, but the first has oh, that was almost my personal best. But the second, but the first has its good points too. Classic in both games is actually incredibly different. All right, get to what you would want to see me actually do. Survival, and I think we go easy, just to start. Beautiful. So it's a little subtle. Ah, wonderful. Just accept that you've lost sometimes. This one you don't clear your misses when you get 100 points, so it's a little bit more. Blade's not straight. Yeah, the subtle differences. Classic is very different, and arcade is very different in both games. So, arcade. The power-ups in the newer game are a little less randomized. Ooh. A little bit more regularity to the power-ups in the newer one. Whoa. But the, whoops. Little bit of a panic there. It's over. The other thing is that, easy to get the Master Blade? I think it is, but I'm not the right person to ask that. I'm the wrong person to ask if it's easy to do something in that game. I thought it was pretty straightforward. You just need to get... I think it's an A-. Oh, no, wait. They changed the thing. They changed the unlock condition since I unlocked it. So I guess it is a little different. It's all in the, what's it? Yeah, all of that is in the, I think it's the Ninja Scroll. There's a bunch of quests. Oh, I can't believe I saved that. So there's a lot of, like, little quests. And you just do them. Most of them, pretty easy if you're on a fresh save. Some of them, not so much. But, yeah, you can, it's not that rough. It's not that rough. Oh, you dropped out. That's okay. I'm glad to have you, for as much as I have you. We're just drilling. This is a lot harder than Fruit Ninja, in one sense. It's a lot less forgiving, but on the other hand, there's definitely a few things which sort of equalize a lot of 4 players' performance. For example, there's no criticals. There's no reward for slicing through the center. So skilled players can't sort of there's no way for a skilled player to get score faster. And there's a few elements which just have a chance of completely destroying you randomly. Like that. That's a really hard thing to get out of. Mistakes are really hard to recover from. There was no way to recover from that one, right? I think anyone who would have seen that, they would have been like, no, that's a forced miss. Almost. I could have gone for it probably, but that should feel like a forced miss. It's okay to have a forced miss in Fruit Ninja because there's ways to recover from misses, right? Here you can't recover from a miss. So a forced miss, if you get 3 forced misses by chance, then that's just the game. The game just ends. So, like, I don't think it's necessarily poor for a game to have that sort of oversight, as long as there's a way to recover from it. But here there's not. Whoops. Gone. Collect the bombs. What's up? You tried to get it, but didn't get it, but you played Fruit Ninja for a while, and you don't have the Master Blade? Those missions are not that bad, for the most part. You should be able to clear those missions, I think. It shouldn't be that bad. I haven't, it's been a while since I played that aspect of it. I think I unlocked everything except for the cookie crossbow. The cookie crossbow is genuinely tough. I still don't have the cookie crossbow. But most of them, you should be able to get the Master Blade, I think, at least. The other one that's not as obvious, the green one, the green boy. Whoa. I think it's called the Legendary Blade. That one you have to pull out of the stone, which I think is not immediately obvious. It is totally hype to actually pull it out, though. This is going pretty well. And the moment I say it, I'm going to hit a bomb or something. Ah, those triples. Those triangles got me. Those triangles got me. Let's see. Yeah. If you come in on one of the days that I play Fruit Ninja, which hasn't been a while, but I could totally play it next time. And you tell me what you're having problems with, I can probably give you a hint. But I think for the most part it's pretty straightforward. There are... Let's see. Oh. Just accept that you've lost sometimes. I think the hardest one... The hardest achievement for a fresh save... Oh my gosh. Tongue. Is probably the 50... 50 in a row for perfect form. A lot of people struggle with that, but I don't think... Whoa. I don't think that's that bad. Of course, I say that. My aim is not great. You can kind of cheese it a little bit, not all the way. But you can cheese it a little bit by treating your by treating your crossbows kind of like a flak cannon. You don't have to have like excellent aim. You just have to sort of point the crossbows in the right direction. The other thing, you just need to beat all of the levels with a certain score, I think. Whoa. That... Oh, the archery! Oh, the archery, yeah, that is rough. The archery is rough. I do suck at it a little bit. But I do agree, the archery is a little rough. It took me more than a few shots to get okay at the archery. Something that you need to exploit a little bit is the fact that you have the settings to adjust your length, your arm's length. You want to set that length as short as possible, regardless of how your arms actually are. Beautiful. Oh, it depends if you're in school. Oh yeah. If you're stuck doing university, then it can be rough. If you're having problems in grade school or high school, I don't know what to say there. It is a lot easier academically than when I went, but sort of the situation you're in nowadays is a little bit harder to navigate. The rules are a lot more strict. So even if you have the book smarts, like I would have had a harder time in school today than I did when I went. But not because of intelligence. Grade school is just administratively tougher than it was when I went. Like, there's a lot less slack. And teachers are a little bit more strict nowadays. And culturally, it's a little harder. Yeah, you do have to focus on school. Have to focus on school. Very important. You do, your grades, it's a little bit controversial to say this. Your grades up until high school only matter as far as they get you placement for high school and middle school. Your grades in high school do matter. For whoa, that was close. They matter to get you into an okay college. Seriously? That was a forced miss with 9 fruit, or not 9, 3 fruit, 9 points. That's miserable. That was a forced miss. Yeah. But, I mean... Okay, that one was all me. Had to go for it. Yeah, you do have to do well in school. Especially for, like, the ACT or SAT, whatever your place does. You gotta get the entrance exams doing well. It is a little bit more rough nowadays, though. When I went to school, this sort of tells a little bit about what sort of person I am. I didn't get a perfect score on my ACT. The ACT being the college entrance exam that we all took. But I did get a really solid score. Oh, seriously? And it was enough that I got a free, that I went to college for free. Of course, as an American, that's not just sort of guaranteed. So I did really well. Unlike most Americans, I'm not like 6 figures in debt from the start. Okay. That's annoying. What's up? You play other games? So it... Oh yeah, it does depend on if you play other games too. Yeah. I disagree with the notion that playing other games detracts from your skill at a game. A lot of games, not all of them, but the skill set sort of overlaps with a lot of games. Whoa. Genuinely surprised that didn't screw me up. Like, this game's skill set obviously overlaps with Fruit Ninja, right? So, if I play this... I mean, I'm good at Fruit Ninja. But I will still get better at Fruit Ninja if I play this, right? Come on. Now, of course, keeping your blade straight... not as serious a skill in Fruit Ninja. Whoa, as it is here. A lot more forgiveness. In Fruit Ninja, a lot more elements of resource management and endurance here, but no, if you play other games, you will get better at other games as well. I mean, of course, if you play like Aim Lab, you're not going to get better at Fruit Ninja's classic mode, for example, but a lot of games have skill overlap. And identifying that, really, really valuable. Here, this drills precision. What's the word? This drills your precision a lot. You're forced to cut through the center of a thing, right? And I really like that sequence. It's a really tough sequence, but it really does make you a lot better at these games. Whoa. Ah! They were right next to each other, and when I touched the... Ah! That wouldn't have been a miss in Fruit Ninja. That would not have been a miss in Fruit Ninja. Ah! It was going well. I got cocky a little bit. The other thing in this game, you can hit blades with the flat, you can hit fruit with the flat of the blade, and they're just, they just fall down. You really have to keep your blade straight. Almost perfectly so. It definitely does train a different skill, but not to the point where it's like useless. You also get, because it shows you where you cut the fruit, it gives you some feedback, which I think is nice. Which is another thing I like about Fruit Ninja 1 over 2. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Just accept it. Can I play Fruit Ninja right now? You want to see the better game, don't you? You know what, I'm going for it. You want to see a more fun game? Yeah, I'll play a more fun game. Why not? Alright. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that request. There it is. Alright, let's play the OG Fruit Ninja. I feel that, because sort of emotionally, every time I'm playing Katana X, let's see if I can make sure that the... Alright, whoa. Let's fix the volume a little bit. Okay, I've gotta make the capture work properly, but we can totally do this. All right, I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna close this. I have to reset OBS in order to get this working. All right, so I'll be right back. Wait. Let's see if we can get this. Yeah, there we go. Close that. Let's fix the size of this for you. Yeah, can I play Fruit Ninja? Yeah, I'll play some Fruit Ninja. Apps. Yeah. Alright, are you up? Can we see the Fruit Ninja? Can we see the game that's... Yes, you can. There you go, buddy. Let's see, what do we want to play? Let's go play the thing that I can only really do in Fruit Ninja 1, which is the survival mode. Which I like. Yeah, right. Show you this. Alright. So... These thick blades, usually they're pretty bad, actually, right? Because it's a lot less precise. Hold on. I think the volume is a little bit bad for you. It's bad for me. Let's drop the volume on this. Alright. Check the volume. Yeah, it's a little high. Let's drop it just a little bit. For you, so you don't have your ears destroyed. There we go. Yep. Drop it a little bit more. I think that's about right. Put on an okay show for you. So the way that I like holding my blades, I like these thick blades for this. Because they allow you to... parry the bombs. Which is an essential thing with these fruit copters. So I like to hold my blades at rest in a nice little X. It sort of, it also puts you in a position where you're a little bit more naturally going to make all of these cuts. You're not jumping around to make the cuts, right? Once I'm a little bit more warmed up, I'll start getting criticals. I'm not quite... There we go. Criticals you get by cutting through the center of the fruit. And I'm not doing so well at that right this moment. Because I wasn't really focused on it. So gotta warm up a little bit before I get my criticals up correctly. Now with those curved cuts, genuinely a little tough. That buys you a little time, but the big thing is that there's when you do that, especially when they're on the side, there's a small chance that the fruit copters get stuck on the geometry. And that buys you a whole lot of effort. Like, getting the fruit copter stuck on the geometry, really nice. Cutting down, or not cutting down, but hitting the fruit copters with the bomb, it's a nice 50 point. But most importantly, it takes some heat off of you for a little while. That's a little bit more like it. A little to the right there. A little high. You don't have to hit him. As long as you get near it, it's an improvement. Alright. Widen my stance. That one I couldn't have reacted to otherwise. So there's a video of some dude. Come on. Okay. Where is it coming from? That's gonna be annoying. Oh, that was pretty close. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Yeah, you can just punch those. It can take some heat off of you. Ah, didn't quite get it, didn't quite get it. Oh, Fruit Ninja 2? Hey. Yeah. It's hard to... Definitely... I've thrown in a lot of time on Fruit Ninja VR 2. I have so many hours in that game. Okay. Survival's good fun. There is something I want to do. A little bit. There's this guy in Discord. And he's been posting his classic scores. Actually, this is a really bad idea to end. This is a really bad idea. It's a really bad idea to play classic when I have someone who's actually paying attention to me and who's actually interacting with me. Because that's going to be lengthy. Let's go with Zen. So with Zen, a big difference, whoops, in Zen, in Fruit Ninja VR 1 and Fruit Ninja VR 2, is that with Zen, it's not quite true, but it's almost true. Like the peaches you see, in the first game, they're totally randomized. So it is possible, even if it's somewhat unlikely, to just be able to keep playing forever. In Fruit Ninja VR 2, the number of fruit you get missed. A little bit more stable. So any one Zen score in Fruit Ninja VR 2, although not perfectly, it's reasonably comparable to any other score. In this game, there's totally a good amount of chance involved. So I play a lot less seriously. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and see what we can do here. Well, that's a start. So the thing here Fruit Ninja VR 1 and Fruit Ninja VR 2 the big difference in Classic, whoops, one is that I'm using these blades instead of the sai. So I'm a little bit more used to, I'm very used to these sai, right? When I'm playing Classic. The sai, you barely give it a poke, and the fruit just sort of disintegrates. The blades you actually have to cut. So that's a huge difference. The sai, obviously superior as a cutting implement. The other thing, yeah, see, I just barely tapped that orange. That would have been a cut in with the sai, which obviously don't exist here. But it's not a cut with the blade. The blade needs some velocity to it. Not a whole lot, but it needs some. And learning how your blade is. It's pretty important. So I'm not going to do nearly as good at Classic in this as I'm going to do in Fruit Ninja VR2 just because of the training. But what you see now, the patterns are as hard as they get. It never gets harder than this. So, if you can do this for a lengthy period of time, you can totally get that high score. So, and of course, that same logic applies to Fruit Ninja VR2 as well. But the point I'm making is that the skill ceiling for Classic here, it's a little bit lower. Now that doesn't mean that someone who gets like 10k in this, they're obviously skilled player, right? A lot of endurance. But if you can power up your endurance, you can totally get a good score here as well. I think a high score run for this game, I think the same score in this compared to Fruit Ninja VR2, time-wise it's going to be a lot more grueling. It's going to take up a lot more time to get a good score here than it will for Fruit Ninja VR2. All of the same psychology applies. If you see a situation where you're just not going to go well, don't go for it. Missing a fruit? Okay, whatever. You missed one fruit. Criticals, better. Criticals are better than combos. They will always be better than combos. So, precision, cuts, better than broad, sweeping cuts. Small, precise cut, or a sweeping cut. If I get one critical, that's better. Beautiful. One critical, better than getting all of them in the combo. And again, you get the criticals by cutting through the center of the fruit. Like that. That's why when I show off my criticals. As opposed to my excellent hammer hits. Because that's, you know, the hammer hits. They aren't what gets you the point. It's the criticals that get you the point. See? 5 combo, that's 5 points. Critical, that's 10 points. That's so much better. What's better? Doing... I think I heard a metallic playing there. What's better? That's way better than that, right? 2 criticals, way better. 2 criticals, that's more than 20 points. That's a little bad. I think I'm at 1 miss. That hammer hit where I got 3 extra points. It's flashy. It looks nice. It's a difficult-ish maneuver. But it doesn't get you the point. Oh, you want to see me play Fruit Ninja VR2? Actually, normal stream time is about over. Let's go ahead and visit some Fruit Ninja VR2. I'm gonna guess that you want to see me do something specific, right? You want some specific advice. And that's probably it. You probably want to ask a very specific question, don't you? You want to see something very specific. Let's go ahead and show you that specific thing. Okay. Okay, what you want to see, man? What specific thing do you want to see? I've got to cut this, I've got to cut the, what's it? OBS. OBS doesn't like this, so let's go ahead and do this. Be right back. Bam, bam. Yeah, okay, I'm back. And let's go ahead, game capture. That. Transition, boom. Hey, there we go. That's what you want. That's what you want. Let's make sure that you can see it. There you go, buddy. There you go. And because I'm here, oh, why is that set? Yep, everything is set the way I want. You can see that I don't have the cookie crossbow unlocked. Right, the cookie crossbow, genuinely tough. Let's play some arcade, actually. These are the Steam leaderboards, right? So it looks a little different. I have no idea how to beat this score that I have. I got pretty lucky. We'll play some arcade. Oh, let's recenter myself, actually. There we go. Gotta get the blitzes. Broad sweeping cuts. Bad. You want to get as many of those cuts with exactly 3 as possible. It's not a skill that I've developed. I can tell that this is not a good run, and the reason it's not a good run, the best fruit, the best banana, has not shown itself, and that is the freeze banana. And the reason that the freeze banana is the best is because it gives you a bunch more time. This is not one of the modes that I have the best score in. Yeah. Arcade I don't play as much. You have the cookie crossbow? Yeah, that's pretty intense, man. The cookie crossbow... Hold on, the cookie crossbow. And the thing that you have to do in order to get it I'm locked out of this for various reasons. So that one is doomed. This one? Yeah, that 30 on that bullseye minigame in that area, that's what gets me. That's the one that gets me, actually. You go in. My aim is not actually that good, so you see 20 is my best. Yeah, it's gonna start. Whatever. But I'm gonna show you how bad my aim is. Oh. I could be here, but I don't like to be here. Okay, we're gonna step forward a little bit and make my bit a little bit better. Okay. I can shoot fast, but it doesn't really help. And I'm always like missing just a little bit. I always miss just a little bit, and it screws me up quite a bit. This is actually some of the best I've done. Yep, 17. That's about as good as I can get myself to do. But it's not good enough. It's not good enough. A lot of my high scores in the crossbow levels. This very lucky. This one is due to some special cheese. That one I actually got with blades, which is amazing. And then there's this. It's not even that great. Oh, Fox managed to beat Dakota there. That's pretty intense. Yeah, I'm not great at the crossbows. But because I'm here, I might as well show off the one special thing that you cannot see on any other channel. I'm gonna play some classic. Good old classic from Rainbow Ninjaman. Let's see how this goes. I'm gonna warn you that might not be able to respond for some time. Beautiful. The bomb bounces off. The bomb just bounces off my side. First thing. I thought I would get a critical on that lime there. You see that? 2 criticals there? That's better than having gotten them in a combo, right? And if you can focus a little bit and get your critical. Again. That's something you do by getting through the center of the fruit. These default psi, excellent, right? Default psi are excellent for classic. And the reason for that, they have a very low activation speed. So you can move pretty slow. They're very short. So men like me who have long arms, little bit less of a risk of something going wrong. Right? You can, because they're so short, the bottom of the screen, you can sort of rest your psi there if you need to. You can have one down and one up. And if you can't get one if you can't get a fruit when it's at its peak, you can sort of save it. From the bottom. Like that. A lot of nice tricks you can do with these psi. Bombs, very often, if you're moving slow enough, if you hit the bomb with your psi, and your psi is not really moving, you can just do it. Classic, very different here. And a lot of that is the thing that you're about to see. The Halfbrick devs, at some point, decided that they did not want people spending hours playing the same run of Classic. That didn't go well for them. But because of that, they were like, okay, this guy, if we just don't make it harder, at some point, he's just gonna spend like hours playing the same run of Classic, and it's gonna suck for him. And he's not gonna enjoy it. So we need to increase the intensity somewhere around, let's say, 800 points. So the intensity is a lot higher. I don't know what happened there. I actually don't know what happened with that bomb. So the skill ceiling for getting good at Classic, a little bit higher. Fruit Ninja VR2 versus Fruit Ninja VR1. But, and the skill floor, also a little bit higher. For scoring more than like 1,000 points. This is a little bit of bad stitch. But once you get there, you can be Rainbow Ninjaman. Beautiful. Obviously my focus is out. You're back, it's you? Oh hey, I remember you. You had no Facebook account and now you made one? Oh, that's... Can't endorse that. I don't have a Facebook account, actually. This is all Steam VR. Everyone I know who has a Facebook account, which is almost everyone except me, keeps telling me to not make a Facebook account. They say, "Oh, you're so pure. So pure. Off of Facebook, away from social media." Not exactly true, but it is, cannot endorse having a Facebook account if you're, like, very young. There are reasons that you need one as an adult. Like, nobody will talk to you if you don't have a Facebook account, which is really annoying. Like, like Facebook Market, you can't buy and sell stuff on Facebook Market if you don't have that. But I don't have one, and so I don't. It's like not having a lot of things that you really would like to have, like financially. It really sucks. But sometimes it's just not safe. Ah, yeah. Oh, beautiful crits. I do remember you, Dennis. I do remember you. I hope you're doing well, man. Ah, this is the beautiful. I think we're gonna try to get a 4,000 point run. My focus sort of fell out for a second. But I think if you come to this channel, you see Fruit Ninja VR2 being played, you should feel gypped a little bit if there's no 4,000 point run. That's my opinion. It might not happen tonight because I think I'm a month out of practice right now for Fruit Ninja. About a month out of practice, but obviously not out of practice enough that I'm not getting 800 point runs. Woo! There we go. You gotta get at least 1,000. Gotta get past the first blitz. Oh yeah, I'm making nice big sweeping cuts. That's really bad, actually. If I play too much Katana X, I'm gonna actually get worse. Yeah. I thought about going for that coconut there. That coconut would have been a really bad move. Yeah. So, I guess the thing about internet safety, you said you have a Facebook account. This is a little bit of an odd thing to bring up. In real life, I have a stalker. And they're not like a particularly intelligent stalker. They're not like the FBI or CIA or anything. So I can't have real name social media. So I cannot have a Facebook account. Genuinely terrible idea. But if you live long enough and you manage to accumulate one of these people, even one real life stalker is a really bad thing. And if you have a long history online, that can really screw up your life. Because some people are just totally nuts. So I very strongly, as someone who would have been totally screwed if he'd put his entire life on Facebook as a kid, have to advise against it. Because I can imagine, like, if I'd put my social life on Facebook under my real name as a kid, I'd be in really hot water right now. Not from the law, not from employers, but like oh, that bomb beautifully right in my face. But some really bad person would be using it against me right now. So this is one of those lessons that they taught Gen X and millennials. I don't think they taught Gen Z that. They taught it to me in school, actually. I don't think they do that now because Facebook is enough of an institution that this is a mistake that most adults make. But it is really rough, actually. Sometimes. So, strongly advising against using your real name on those things. If you can get around it, then it's probably okay. But try not to put too much out there. Like even just simple stuff like, oh, this is who my mother is, or this is who my father is. That can actually really screw up some people. Yep. Gotta rep the... Oh, God, how many years ago was that? That's like 10, not even 10. That's like 20-year-old internet advice. But it doesn't get told to little kids anymore. It's honestly worse than tattoos. Like tattoos nowadays, not really frowned upon. Whoa, that was close. Tattoo, yeah, it's like nothing positive that comes. Well, there are positive things that come out of being able to have one of these things. Various financial transactions are possible, but very few positive things come out of having a Facebook account that you actually use. Like, I'm forced to have a LinkedIn account because it's a professional requirement. And even that, like, people will stalk you on LinkedIn. It's really creepy. Yeah, adult man being stalked, complaining about it online is it's not like a great manly look, but do have to be honest. I do want kids to be away from that as much as possible. Not like completely isolated, but it's there are some bad people out there. Honestly, adults do. Adults should not have real name social media either. Now if you go and lie about your name, that's a lot better. Like on Discord. It's Discord's still a little bad, but much better. Be sure to use not your real name on the internet. Please be safe. Yeah, I think anyone coming to this channel and seeing this run should not feel gypped. I think that there's a lot of people who have really, like, bad concurring opinions. I think, what's his name? Asmongold? Is it Asmongold? I'm gonna totally put words in his mouth. But there's more than a few people who go, oh, children shouldn't be online because I don't want to hear them. I think that's a really bad attitude to have. But it is just true that there are really bad people out there. And I think the attitude that children shouldn't be online just because you find them annoying, I think that causes a lot of problems. But just be sure to be safe. Take care of yourself online. Oh, beautiful. Okay, that's the 4,000 point run. I'm not someone to drop runs just because I'm satisfied with them. That's not the type of person I am. But I think anyone who comes in and sees this should be really happy that they got to see the thing that I should do. Whoa. If I'd gone for that, I did sort of let my guard down a little bit. Woo! Can't let your guard down too much. Ugh. Oh no. That was pretty close. No. Oh, that was close. That was really close. I thought that was the game. I would love to interact with chat right now. But it's Classic. You can't interact with chat during Classic. It's just impossible. I am kind of messing around. It is this new apartment that I'm in. It's a little bit of a blessing. I'm not on the bottom floor, but nobody lives below me. So I don't feel like a giant jerk. Like the construction is such that nobody ever lives below me. So I can just sort of dance around like this. That would have been really annoying for the person living below me, if there was one. We're almost at the territory. Yeah, this, there's only one person out there who claims to be. I haven't seen the video of this, but someone out there claims to be able to get a 6,000 point run. I don't know if that's outdated. Whoops. Hey. You miss me? Simon, you have cancer? You have... Oh. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. Yeah, cancer is bad. Cancer is bad. Hey. You know, doctors often mess that up. Yeah, doctors often mess up that diagnosis. There's more than a few people who, how to say it? More than a few people survive for a lot longer than expected with cancer. I hope that happens to you. I hope you have a good time of it, at least. Well, you're not going to, but I hope you recover from it as much as you can. That stuff is painful, but you know, I hope that I put on a good enough show for you that you can feel a little less pain. Anyway, I've been at this for an hour and a half. I'm gonna cut out. Really, I do hope you do better. Like that stuff. Be sure to fight it as much as you can. We're gonna close out stream in the usual way. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Good luck with that. I hope you pull through, even if the doctors don't think you. Anyway. It's been a while since we've sat down at Gatsu's Lagoon. So what's up? So this channel, it's a normal score chasing channel. I do play a lot of Fruit Ninja. But for a little while, we're gonna play a little bit of different stuff. Mainly because I wanna broaden my skill set. I want to be the best at a lot of other games too, and that's what the heart of this channel is. If you like this channel, like and subscribe. Do not turn off ad block. Do not super chat. Regular chat. In the regular chat, just like you've been doing, I reply between runs, whenever that may be. Do not bother spending money on this. I make $0.00 off of this. I have a job that I spent 10 years of study to get. I like my job. I like my career. And I am not quitting it to do YouTube full time. It would take a lot for that to happen, and I don't see it happening. This is my hobby, so don't throw money at me for my hobby. I have enough money. I'm pretty happy with it. Stream time is nominally 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Wednesday and Sunday. Practically speaking, most likely just on the Wednesdays. I keep having an obligation pop up on Sundays. So right now this is a once a week stream. But hopefully we can open up a new time. We can get this back up to twice a week. For the foreseeable future, it looks like I want to do some aim training. So that I can do better at some of the gun games. I'm not so great with the guns. So we're going to see if we can expand out to something like that. So some aim training and probably a little Katana X. Just to see, just to make sure that I'm not losing my blade skills either. Anyway, good night. Stay safe. I hope all of you... I hope you have better health than you have right now. Anyway, have a good night. Stay safe. Bye-bye.